Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the healing. Just going to give it a few minutes. Let the notifications go out, even though probably most people aren't even getting their notifications because YouTube they just did it like a few weeks ago, but I just noticed on one of my favorite like frequency channels or priestess channels that I follow for like sound healing, Shakina Rose. I love Shakina. I went to her channel today and my notifications were off for her. So I know that notifications are off for me too, for a lot of you guys. So welcome in, my loves. Today we are doing live quantum healings. It's $50. That's the energy exchange because it takes a lot of energy for me to give energy, to heal and to give energy. So that is the price if you are interested in signing up. I go where I'm called. So I tune in with your physical, your mental, all your bodies, your spiritual astral bodies, your physical, mental, emotional. I sweep through the auric field. So I'm going to sweep through your auric field, declutter auric field, patch up auric field, strengthen your auric field, which is really, really important. And then if I see any like entities or anything, I'm gonna banish them, remove them. Okay. So if you've been feeling depressed, extra sad, heavy, like scattered, having a hard time feeling grounded, your nervous system's all crazy, like stress and anxiety's got you, then this would be a good thing for you because that's what I help to dissolve and transmute and to bring harmony and healing to. So it's a lot. So anyways, all of the information is in the description box if you want to sign up. So just go to the description box for this live, send in your $50 energy exchange, and then come back to the live chat and say, I paid, my name is blah, blah, blah. I sent it to Venmo or whatever, and then I'll add you to the list, okay? I'm also going to be pulling I'm going to do a little, like a mini reading message for each person on the list today. So I'm going to do a little mini reading and then jump right into the mini quantum healing. Hello guys, welcome in. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read off the list of everyone that I have. This was from, yes, the live stream from Sunday. The live stream from Sunday. We were having, because I live out in the country and like where I mean, basically the whole state of California was in a really big windstorm. So we had like 40 mile per hour winds out here. It was really, really crazy. And so the Wi-Fi was all screwed up. So I was like, I'm not even going to try to go live. So then I scheduled it to Monday, yesterday. Or no, what's today? Wednesday? Wait, yesterday was, I can't remember now, but was it yesterday where they shut off my power for like 2 hours? I can't remember. It's been crazy. We just talked all about all of this stuff in the mystery school that I run. No, the list is open. You can absolutely sign up. Yeah, the list is open, love. So all of the info for how to sign up is in the description box for this live. So you just click out of the live chat and then go to the description and everything is there. And then you just come back in and say like, my name is Sally and I sent payment to Venmo or Cash App or whatever. And then I'll add you to the list. Caitlin, do you answer? I do, sweetheart. I do. But I'm not really doing like messages like that today. Today I'm doing live quantum healings. But let's say, like, for instance, like, I've had clients in the past who, I mean, I don't know what it exactly is you're inquiring, but for instance, I've had clients in the past who couldn't get pregnant, or they were like infertile, couldn't get pregnant, or they were doing like IVF treatments and stuff. And they came to me for a reading and basically was like, am I going to get pregnant? And I was like, yep. And they do. They do. They end up getting pregnant. But anyways, I've done quantum healings on the womb for women and they get pregnant. I don't know. I'm not like, I don't know. I mean, I guess we are miracle workers. That is kind of miraculous. But as quantum healers, that's the kind of magic we hold within. Just reading through the. So actually seeking justice, it's actually what's funny about that is it's actually most of the time better if people aren't on the live or they aren't, because it allows the ego body and the ego brain to completely be out of the healing. So it's actually better, to be honest. No, you're fine, sweetheart. You're fine. But that's my thing. So, like for instance, when clients book quantum healing sessions with me, per se, okay, a lot like I ask them, do you want me to record it for you and email it to you, or do you want to do a live session over Zoom? Because I'm going into the quantum field, so I don't need you present at all. And like I said, in fact, a lot of times they're more open to the healing when they aren't actually present, and then they can just tune in on their own. Because it's funny, but that's my experience, my opinion. Yes, and the reading part is just general. I'm literally gonna pull a card, a surrender, so kind of like what needs to be surrendered. Okay, and then I have the booklet here for the Wild Unknown Tarot. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to intuitively open a page for you. Yeah, so it's like a general guidance reading. So I'll do that, and then I'll jump right into into your little mini clearing, healing, etc. Hi, Alex. Ugh, what a day. Ugh, preach, brother, preach, preach, preach. What's been your day? Like, tell me about your day, if you want to. I just got done. So Sunday, because Sunday is when we usually do our mystery school Sunday mornings. But because of the high winds and the Wi-Fi interference out where I live, I was like, forget it. Not even gonna try. And then I was just having all kinds of tech issues. And we just talked all about that in the mystery school. Everyone has been having like, it's just been kind of chaos, like disruptions where disruptions, chaos, things going wrong, but it's all some form of realignment. It's all some form of, so we just talked all about that. But yeah, for sure, it's been cray cray. Oh shoot. But yeah, Alex, exactly. I mean, that kind of stuff has been happening like crazy. Just breathe, woo-saw, like don't feed, you know what I mean? I know it's frustrating, but like send clear, harmonious, like everything will work out. It's going to open up. I'm sending like this ease energy to the situation. I'm not feeding into the frustration or the anger about, you know what I mean? It's like the false matrix is literally attacking us, trying to bring us into low vibrations, because the more we're unplugging right now, it's trying to rattle us. That's what I perceive and see. Whatever kind of energetic knots and resistance are being created right there, we're untying it. We're sending light through. It's flowing like a river. It's flowing right to me. You know, any kind of interference, disruption, I cast it out now. Right? It has no power here. But it's a lot. The last 10 days has been insane. Like, y'all, I'm tired. I'm tired. Tired. And it's like the up and down, right? Like we're like, it's like you have this like good day where you're like, I've got this. I'm on fire. I got this. I'm motivated. I feel the light. And then the next day you're like, womp, womp, womp. I'm in the void. I'm in the darkness again. I'm in the, you know, and that's okay. The fluctuation of energy is that's supposed to be happening right now, because there's a lot of like, you know, shadow and old stuff, and right, that's kind of being pulled up. And then we feel that. That's the heaviness. That's the density. That's the sadness. That's the depression. That's the void. That's the, right. And then, so that comes up to be felt and cleared as the new comes in, you know. So it's definitely like this kind of roller coaster for sure. It's my chance to truly have a fresh start and focus on what we talked about in our last session. I see. I see. All right. Well, you're actually first on the list today for the healing. So let me read the list real quick of everyone that I have so far. So you guys, I'm doing live quantum healings, and before I do the quantum healing, I'm gonna do like a really little mini reading for you too, just general, whatever you need to know right now. And then I'll do the mini quantum healing, which is basically clearing the auric field, infusing the auric field, strengthening the auric field, because the auric field is getting beat down right now by a lot of shit, by a lot of darkness, by a lot of stuff, by a lot of interference, entities, other people, demonic forces, archons, freaking NPCs. Like it's bad out there. Okay, like you feel it, right? You feel like every day right now you're going out and you're like dodging this and dodging that and like, you know, because it's like that. It really is. So I'm going in and I'm helping to clear stuff, do stuff, you know, work my magic. If you've ever had a quantum healing with me, you already know. The work I do in the quantum field is very powerful, very powerful, very powerful. I do not understand it. A lot of the times I do not understand how powerful it is, like, but I know it is. So yeah, so to sign up, you guys, it is to get the mini reading with the quantum healing. You do not have to be on the live stream. You can watch the playback. It's the same exact thing. It's not more powerful if you're here versus not being here. It doesn't matter, because I'm tuning in with your higher self, your quantum field. It doesn't matter. But it's the energy exchange is $50, and you can find all of the information in the description box for this live. And then you just come back in and say, my name is Sally, and I sent payment to Venmo. And then I will confirm payment and add you to the list. So first on the list is Alex. And these are everyone that I have on the list. They paid prior to, you know. So Alex is number 1. Amy is number 2. Sierra is number 3. Susan is number 4. And Amanda is number 5. And that's everyone I've got so far. So list is open. Keep guessing 101. Okay, love, what is your name and where did you send payment? Okay, okay, cool. Veronica, Vero, And she sent payment to Cash App. Okay, coolio. Got you, sister. All right. And anyone else, you're more than welcome. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of the power of the healing. It's only going to help you immensely right now, I promise. That's why I'm called to do them. So, you know, and and I totally get it, because there's a lot of people that, you know, they want to work with me. They want to book like a healing session with me and stuff, or a reading or whatever, you know, and maybe their abundance isn't quite there yet. So I do these every once in a while, you know, for that reason. So it's, you can connect with me, you get the healing, you know, $50, boom. Alrighty, guys. So I'm just going to kind of get right into everything, because it has been quite a day for me also. I've been working with clients like back to back to back, like all morning. And then we just had our mystery school gathering, which was like a 2-hour gathering. But it was absolutely phenomenal. I freaking love our mystery school. It is absolutely just, it is so special. So, so cool. And yeah, so I'm like, I'm just going to get right into it today. I know I always say that, but I literally ended the mystery school like 20 minutes ago. So that's why I was late to this. You know, I was like, it's all good. Everyone on YouTube, you know, they'll, when I go live, they'll, you know, I'll explain to them, but yeah. Alrighty. So I hope everyone is hanging in there. I know everyone is feeling, you know, it's a really weird place to be right now, isn't it? In just the journey and world and everything. It's a really weird place to be right now. You know, just everything we're experiencing and witnessing and moving through. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, I'm not even going to try to downplay it. You know, it's a lot. And we're holding space for a lot. Like, we don't even realize how much space we hold for the collective and for others and for loved ones and for friends and family. And you know what I mean? It's a lot. So give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. And for some reason, I want to say, like other people's problems are not my problems. So some of you guys need to hear that right now. Other people's problems are not my problems. You know, not my monkeys, not my circus. Because I feel like a lot of people dump on you, right? And project on you. Misery loves company. And we're seeing a lot of that, aren't we? We're seeing the misery in others, which breaks my heart, but what can you do? You know? Just because you're miserable and you know, you hate yourself inside, you don't need to take it out on me. I'm not your punching bag. I'm not your doormat. Right? And I know a lot of people are experiencing this right now, because the triggered energies are crazy right now, for sure. So, any hoozle. Welcome in. Let's go ahead and just get a message overall for everyone who's here and everyone who tunes in and watches the live. Let's get a message for everyone right here, right now. I'm going to ask the Sisters of the Rose. Star, Ruby, Guidance, Amanda, my love. Yay. Sorry, my voice is acting all crazy because, like I said, I've been working like crazy behind the scenes. So my voice is getting my voice box is getting tired, but that's okay. Yes, sweetheart, you are on the list, by the way. To answer your question, you are number 5. I have 6 people on the list, and you're number 5. I've got you, girl. And as always, my loves, pay attention to what number you are. Okay? Because that number is significant for you right now in your life, in your journey. Like Amanda, she's number 5. The 5 represents change, obstacles, transitions. Alex is number 1. The number 1, that represents new beginnings, new chapters. Think of like the Magician card. Your manifestation power right now and the ability to manifest instantly and quickly is very strong. But anyway, so let me reread the list one more time. So number 1 is Alex. Number 2 is Amy. Number 3 is Sierra. 4 is Susan. 5, Amanda. And 6, Veronica. Like Veronica, I'm seeing the 6 of Pentacles in my mind's eye, which is all about receiving money, honey. It's actually like the universe rewarding you, you know, in a material form. So you're actually like in this receiving. Keep your hands open, girl. Keep your heart open. So again, just to reiterate, if you're in here, you just joined us, I am doing live quantum healings today. They are mini quantum healings, but they might be small, but they're mighty, just like me. I'm small but mighty. I'm like Mighty Mouse, small but mighty. So I'm going to do a little mini reading before the healing for you, and then I'll jump into your mini healing. You do not have to be on the live. You can go do what you got to do and come back later and watch the playback. The energy is the same either way. All right, mi amores? So let's go ahead and see what the goddess, actually, hold on real quick. Hold on. Whew. Whew. All right. If you feel called, oof, I just need to, I've been sitting for the last 2 hours, doing the mystery school. So, we channel a lot of, there's a lot of energy in the mystery school. So it's a lot. So I just need a second to clear the energy here. Every single person who's tuning in right now, I'm clearing energy. Like, we're just going to go ahead and clear. And I'm going to move my body a minute. Okay. Work some energy out. So if you feel like you want to get up and kind of move your butt too, just kind of woof. Just shake, rattle, and roll. Get the energy out. Get the hips rolling. Okay. This is movement, dance, and movement, you guys. It is life-saving right now, along with breath work. Like grounding, breathing, right? It is the secret sauce to survival in this new earth frequency right now. It is a non-negotiable. If we are ignoring our physical body, if we're not moving energy, if we aren't breathing and doing this kind of stuff intentionally, we are going to lose our shit. There's no easy way to say it. We will lose our ish. It's a non-negotiable. All right. Here we go. So, I just like to take. All right. Whew. Now I'm going to take a collective breath. For everyone who's here watching, a collective breath means I'm taking breaths for all of us right now. Sebastiano Corcaria. All right. All right. Whew. Whew. And I breathe and release until I literally, because I can feel the jumpy, anxious energy in my body. I can feel it. So I'll breathe until, until I feel it's out. All right. I'm just soothing the energy for the life. All right. Ooh, better. Much better. All right. And so it is. I don't have like any makeup on and I'm just like, but I'm here. That's why I'm like not on camera because it's been a really busy day. Yay. Amanda's like, I'm so excited. I'm excited too, sister. I love, love, love every time I get to see you or every time, I love it. For sure. Divinely guided. Okay. Let me pull a card real quick. We'll get an overall message for all of us here today, right now. Dancing, though. Dance, dance, dance. Move your body. Move your body. And a lot of times people, like, they have an issue, even with dancing alone in their house, they feel embarrassed or they get, like, shy and embarrassed. And I'm like, but you're literally just, like, dancing for yourself. But we hold a lot of, like, self-judgment and shame and, like, just different stuff. So this actually is a healing exercise too, right? Just dancing, moving our body. It's healing in many ways. Connecting ourselves to our body is a big one. The sun. You guys, it's the golden rose. I literally just did a channeled message with Mary Magdalene and Isis just this last week. And it's titled The Golden Rose Codes or Activation of the Golden Rose or something like that. It got super low views compared to most of my videos because the most powerful videos I do, they always get low views because of how powerful they are. So, and the reason being is because there's a lot of like dark, like basically like it will block people from seeing it. Or people, they're like, they can feel that the video might be triggering for them, so they avoid it because they're avoiding their own shadow work. It's one of the two. It's either interference that blocks it or people literally being too afraid to watch the reading because they can feel the energy of the reading might say things that they don't want to hear, so they avoid it. But I literally just did a whole channeled message about the Golden Rose Codes and Hyros Gamos Union, Divine Union Codes activating. Like, it's a big, big, big deal. If you haven't seen that Golden Rose message, I would watch it. Plus, it's all my readings are activating and healing. So this represents the sun. So if you're here, you're joining us, you're watching, you're tuning in, the sun is around you. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, play. This is your medicine. This is your guidance. Connect with your life force through your breath. Channeling energy like through movement and dance and playfulness. Connecting with the inner child. Being silly. Being creative. stepping out of the comfort zones, being brave and courageous, like all of this represents this energy here. Success. You are now in a place of success, like a timeline, success. You're in a place where you're going to experience more joy and enjoyment, but you're also being guided to cultivate joy and enjoyment for yourself, right? Playfulness, vitality, feeling revitalized, feeling more energy, feeling more powerful. Playfulness is a big one. Okay. And then bottom of the deck is the lineage of the rose. The rose codes, the lineage of the rose is already activated, but a lot of the rose codes are activating within you guys, many of you, right? Moved by the goddess. You're feeling moved. Allow yourself to be moved by the goddess. Meaning tune in with spirit, tune in with earth, tune in with the goddesses. If you're a man tuning in, same thing. Call in Mary Magdalene, but call in your spiritual bros. Call in Yeshua. Call in Melchizedek. Call in Mahavatar Babaji. Call in Buddha. Call in Jwakul. I always get his name mixed up. Jwakul. Archangel Michael. Other, like whoever. But also work with the feminine goddesses. It says you're here for this. Like this is a moment of extreme light. This time of your life, like this is like you're going to start seeing very quickly. I promise you that. For a lot of you, you're going to start seeing very quickly how your life is aligned now, and you know your divine blueprint is activated within, so you're vibrating at a higher frequency, and your new reality and the new pictures of your reality is now coming in now. That's why you've been going through, that's why we've all been going through like so much craziness, because it's decluttering and clearing all the old so the new timeline can anchor in. So what is your higher self and spirit guides guiding you and saying to you right now? You came here for all of this. The good, the bad, the ugly. Answering your soul call. And then it speaks of gathering. Gather. Which in this moment, we're all gathering on the live stream. Gathering with your spiritual team. Maybe you're being called to gather with more of a community. Like the Lineage of the Rose mystery school that I'm running every month right now. You sign up, it's 4 weeks. But it's a sacred initiation and gathering. And it's just so, I'm so grateful for it. It's powerful. For men and women. But it is a time to gather. It is a time for us to start gathering. And I'm going to start talking about more of this stuff now because you guys know me. If you've been with me for a while, I've talked about this a lot where I was like, I'll share more when the time comes, right? You've heard me say that. I will share more when the time comes. We aren't in the right timeline right now, so I can't talk about it now. But when we get to this place, to the timeline where I'm supposed to talk about it, I will talk about it. Now we're in those timelines. So I'm going to be talking more about community, how important it is for us to connect and gather, but also how your soul communities are coming together now. Your soul familia. Like attracts like. So if you're vibrating here, then you're going to attract in that which is you. All right. And then I'm just going to share this one real fast. It's rapture. Rapturous energy. Not like the rapture of the Bible and all that crap. This is rapture like your divine raptureness. The rapture that is wrapping around you right now. Sensuality. Love. Devotion. Romance. Ecstasy. ecstasy and pleasure. That is your new reality. That is your new energy. That is the embodiment right now for many. Tapping into that sensual, sexual power. That's our vitality life force too. And that's what we're doing in our mystery school. In fact, we started tapping into that today with Goddess Isis. She brought through a whole freaking affirmation activation, word for word, about all of this here, the rapturous energy. But it's because our pleasure is a portal. Our sexual climax, you know what I'm talking about? I can't say the word on here, but when we have a sexual experience and it's a climactic experience, y'all know what I'm talking about. It is a moment of ecstasy that we feel. Our orgasms's, every single time we experience one, it's like, think of the equivalent energetically to a literal nuclear blast of energy. I mean, it goes way, it's big. So that's what we're tuning in with in the mystery school, is working with that energy. But you don't have to be in our mystery school to do that, obviously. But it's honing in with your sexual power, sex magic, channeling the Kundalini life force, fiery energy within, and creating new worlds with that, your new reality with that. Okay. So it is in the northern hemisphere, we're going from spring to summer. It is literally heating up. The weather is heating up. And so is our love lives. So is our lives. The morning dew. I mean, that kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? Like, it's very fresh. The morning dew. Start of a day, fresh energy. It's very clean. Like when you take a shower, you just get out of the shower. You know? Clarity, a fresh start, and a whole positive new outlook. So a lot of clarity, happiness, success, and allowing yourself to be moved by the goddess, moved by your higher self. A lot of people are suffering because they're so used to being like in the robotic programming of the mundane everyday life, right? Get up, get ready for work, take a shower, go to work, eat breakfast, go to work all day, come home, eat dinner. It's right. Okay. And then you're like waking up and you're like breaking out of that more and more and more, right? So it's like you still have to kind of go through the motions because you have a job and everything, right? But tapping in with the goddess, it's literally like people are having a hard time because they're expanding in consciousness, but they're still trying to operate like their old self, and that creates resistance, that creates exhaustion, that creates frustration, because it's like trying to stick it's like a round peg in a square hole or whatever. It doesn't fit anymore, right? So anyways, just food for thought for all of us, because even me, I used to be way more like in my daily life, like even though I do this kind of work daily, I used to be way more whimsical. I lost my whimsy because the last 2 years I've been going through an extreme dark night of the soul. It took everything I got to even continue doing this work, you know? So we're all in it together. You're never alone. This is a very powerful moment for all of us, for many of us. We're all in different places of our journeys, but it's powerful nonetheless. Take time each day, Be intentional with connecting to your spiritual side, your whimsy, your magic, right? All right. So that's for everyone here. Okay. I'm going to very quickly go use the restroom before I get started with the healings. The list is open, by the way. So if you're just joining us or you're joining, I'm doing live quantum healings today. Before your quantum healing, I'm going to do a little mini read. So you get a little mini reading with your quantum healing. It's $50. That's the energy exchange. It's always $50 when I do the quantum healings live. And all of the info on how to sign up is in the description box for this live. So you just click out of the live chat, go to the description box, send your payment, come back to the live. My name is Joe, and I sent it to Venmo. That's all I need, and then I'll add you to the list. Okay? So I have space for like a few more people. And these healings are small but mighty. Like they might be a mini quantum healing, but I'm telling you right now, it is on a quantum level, it's a lot. Okay? Like I had one woman, like one of the last ones that I did, she was like, she emailed, because a lot of people email me after and they're like, I just have to tell you, because they don't want to share on the live. But she was like, I've been working with shamans, Reiki, like for like 5 years. She's like, I've paid thousands of dollars. I worked one-on-one with this shaman, Reiki, she's like, and you literally just knocked out and did in 5 minutes what they couldn't do in 5 years, which I'm not gloating in that. That literally happened. So I'm just sharing a truth of something that happened. That's what I mean. It's crazy. Did I say hi to you already, J. Cole? Hello, Marie. Hello, Papa. Hello, bless you. Hello, Rita. Papa's at work, mate. Of course you can, sweetheart. Of course you can. Absolutely. I would love to. Thank you, Alex. Sorry, guys, I just burped. I hope it wasn't too loud. I've been really like, I'm not like a gassy person. Like, I'm not someone who burps and farts and like, like I've never been like a gassy person. I guess I've always had just really good like gut health and stuff. I don't know. But like the last couple weeks, like there's so much I've been doing a lot of like quantum work on my own womb and my organs and my own body and just the upgrades that are happening and the activation. But I've been moving so much energy that like, yeah, there is a lot of stuff clearing. So you might have like bubble guts, digestion issues, stomach aches, cramps, nausea. Um, you just feel like energy or bubbles of energy moving through your intestines. You get burps, or maybe you're gassy in other ways or whatever, but it's normal. Just so you know, there's a lot of like gastrointestinal, belly, stomach, womb stuff happening right now. It's clearing. That's why. How funny, Papa. All right, sweetheart. You're good. Yeah. Alex says 100%. I've been having those. Yeah. See, it's not, yeah, it's literal clearing from your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. 1,000%. Yeah. Especially last 4 days. Yeah. Yep. Acid reflux, that's another one. A lot of people have been also getting like heartburn, acid reflux, that kind of stuff. Again, that could be your heart chakra purging, throat purging. So if it's like you're not doing anything really different, but you're having these things happen, it's more than likely ascension symptoms, activation stuff, clearing, etc. Obviously, if stuff persists, go to the doctor. But for me, I'm like, oh, this is just ascension stuff. So anyway, and a lot of that stuff is a lot of the stuff I'm helping clients to move and clear, and you know what I mean. Just help them out, get stuff moving more quickly, I guess, or whatever. So anywho, all right, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, you guys. I'm gonna I'm like, well, I am burping right now. I am burping right now because I am drinking soda, Diet Pepsi. It's my vice. Y'all already know. It's one of my vices. So when I get like a craving for it, I drink it. I'm sure you did, Bappa. Hold on one second. I'll double check real quick. But I'm sure. Okay, cool. Yes, Papa, my love, I did, and thank you for the little extra. I appreciate that. Dr. Pepper is your vice. I like Dr. Pepper. I actually like Diet Dr. Pepper too. But yeah, I like regular soda is just too sweet for me. But every once in a while, like whenever I go to the movies, I like wild cherry Pepsi with popcorn. Like I have to have wild cherry Pepsi with like when I eat popcorn and stuff. When I go to the movies. Dr. Pepper and hookah. All right. Well, that's better than a lot of other things. So I don't, it's like I don't judge myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. I'm doing so much work here. I'm going through so much. If I'm craving some diet soda, even though I know it's bad for me, I don't care. I'm going to drink it. Right? And I'm just going to set the intention of clearing anything bad in it. It's not going to affect my body. People go, "Oh, you're delusional, Erica." No, I'm not. I'm a quantum priestess, healer. That's the kind of magic we hold. You know? It's not delusional. It's for real. It's for real, Janelle. So, okay. So I'm going to go use the restroom. I'm going to just refill my soda real quick. And then once I get back, we start with Alex. And then number 2 is Amy after Alex. Oh, and let me add Bappa real quick so I don't forget. So Bappa is number 7. Okay, cool. All right, so Alex, and then Amy, and then Sierra, and then Susan, and then Amanda, and then Veronica, and then Bappa. All right. I'm just reading the comments real quick. Alex says smoking hookah prevented me from getting COVID. Oh, that's funny. I love it. I love it. Back then, like, was it like 20? Yeah, because it was like end of 2019 going into 2020 when COVID hit, right? It like was getting crazier, like right around that time, right? Like, at that point in time, I was still living up in the mountains with my karmic ex. Um, and we were like, I mean, we were alcoholics. Like, there's just no way, like, and I mean, it wasn't like I was drinking a fifth of vodka a day or something like that. And no judgment if there is anyone in here who is having, who's suffering with an addiction like that. But yeah, no, I was like an alcoholic, like for sure. Like every single day we would drink every day. And to me, that's alcoholism. Like if you need to drink every single day, get a buzz every single day, that's alcoholism, right? Um, but like we didn't get COVID. Like I didn't get COVID for like, I mean, it was like 2 years after COVID that I actually got COVID. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, it was because I was always had alcohol in me. The alcohol would, the alcohol killed everything. So, anyways, it reminded me of that. My son and I keep a mason jar of Milk Dove chocolates on hand. Oh my God, I love Milk Dove. I love the Dove milk chocolates or the Dove chocolates. I love it. J. Cole says, I was just going to say that technically you can make it good for yourself. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This cheeseburger is full of fat and cholesterol and all the things, but I'm gonna set the intention of it transmuting and not being as unhealthy or whatever, 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 right? But all right, where are we at? Oh gosh, we've already been on for like an hour. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. You see my doodles? These actually aren't doodles. I was actually like in a full I was channeling. I was actually channeling and I was just channeling and I was like my hands was just moving like, but this is like what it did. Like these are my doodle channel things or whatever. Anywho. Um and I have to do a reading. Well, it's not really a reading. I have to do a video. I guess it's kind of a reading, but a video. And I drew this the other day. Look at this. Look at my artwork. But this is actually I'm gonna go through and explain it all in the video, but it's to help people right now, like to kind of show them their different bodies and da da da, and you know. But yeah, super professional, super. I mean, come on, come on, that is artistry right there. I even drew a crown. Look at my crown. Look at the crown for the crown chakra. Look at the crown, you guys. Okay, I can't draw. I am not a drawer, but I can paint. Like, I can't draw, but I can paint. Give me some acrylic paints and a canvas, and I can paint some really beautiful stuff. But as far as like drawing, like if you were like, oh, draw a portrait of yourself, hell no. I would come out looking like someone from South Park for sure. So, anywho, all right, guys, I will be right back, and then we will get right into this. And then yeah, and like I said, again, I'll just repeat one more time, and maybe a couple of times. I'll probably take like two more people, 2 to 3 more people. So if you do want to get on the list, you want a little mini reading with a quantum healing. It's $50 energy exchange. All the info's in the description box. Just come back in after you send your payment and say, my name is Sally and I sent my payment to Venmo or whatever. And that's it. And then I'll add you to the list. Alex says, I have 0 artistic capabilities. Well, I bet you're creative and have artistic capabilities, but maybe not with drawing or painting or something like that. You know what I mean? But you're a visionary. Like you have great visions and ideas, and like you're creative in different other ways, like technology or inventing something, or you know what I mean? So you channel creativity in just a different way. Me too. Yeah, just not the fine arts. Yeah, we're not going to be going to like a an art show of yours or mine anytime soon. You know what's funny about that though is we probably could. We could probably draw like this, like a drawing like this, and then just slap some artsy fartsy BS on it. It's abstract and it really makes you think about this or that or the other. And you probably get someone to buy it for like $5,000. I don't know. I know art is perceptive to, it's whatever, you know what I mean? But I've seen some art where I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You know? Anywho, okay. I'll be right back because you guys know me. I'll just keep talking. All right. So when we get back, starting with you, Alex. And again, I'm going to pull a surrender card. What needs to be surrendered? What needs to be surrendered? FYI, it's coming from spirit, not from Erica. So It might be a little triggering. The surrender cards can be a little triggering to our shadow, or very confirming. Okay, so just FYI. And then instead of pulling cards like tarot, I have the booklet for this tarot deck, and I'm just going to intuitively open it to a message for you. Okay, so yeah, exactly, Alex. Some people get paid millions for just squiggly lines. I know. I know. It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, but then there's like people that look at like people like me and they're like, she gets paid to be psychic. You know, but this is a real, this is like a real thing where I'm helping people. So I don't know, nowadays it's like people get paid. I mean, there's people making, $50,000 a month just for showing their feet to weirdos, you know? I've had a few moments where I'm like, I wouldn't mind selling my feet, selling pics of my feet. I'm just kidding. But you guys know what I mean. Anyways. All right. I will be right back. Okay. La, 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 la. And you guys can hear me okay? Because remember last time, that's why I wanted to ask. Obviously you can. But last time when I went live, uh the sound was all messed up. So I had to put in my headphones. So I just want to make sure everything is loud and clear. Okay, you can hear really good. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Oh shit. Hold on guys. Sorry, 1 second, because one of my tarot decks, or it's not a tarot deck, it's an oracle deck. Sorry, hold on. I forgot until right now when I got up and I saw it. It fell. And I was actually thinking of getting a message for you guys from that. Hold on. Because it's the little animal oracle deck, and it has really good messages. Hold on. Hold on. All right. There it is. This is the one. Oh. Okay. All right. So it's this little guy right here. So maybe I'll pull an animal spirit message and then one of these and then one of those. Okay, maybe I'll do that. All right. Okay. BRB. Alrighty. Okay. All right, Alex, let me pull you a few cards first, hon. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Going to start with the animals. Let's get an animal message. I'm not going to be channeling super deep into these messages. I'm literally just like reading the cards to you and that's it, okay? But I wanted to get some messages anyways, you know, for you guys. So here we go. What is the animal message for Alex today? What animal wants to come through for Alex today? Why am I seeing the rabbit? I'm seeing like a rabbit. And you're number 1, so that makes sense. New beginnings. And we have 11 people and 22 likes. That's like, for me, 11, 11, 11, 11, which is all ones, you know? But the rabbit represents fertility, new beginnings, that kind of stuff. Like a sudden increase. The coyote. Trust in, oh, Alex, look. Trust in divine detours. That's exactly what you're experiencing right now with this issue you're having. Okay? So if you see a coyote, that's your spirit animal letting you know, like, everything that's happening, all the mishaps, the disruptions, the blockage, it's all divine detours of some type. So just trust in that. I don't know what it is sometimes. It makes no sense a lot of times, but, you know, that's how spirit works. I'm like, you know, they have their rhyme and reason. All right, so let's go ahead and get a surrender card. For Alex. And the coyote's number 16. So you can be seeing that. Breaks down to 7. Surrender to the divine detours. Trust in divine detours and surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of live. That's funny. We were just talking about art. There's your confirmation. The word art. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So however that is for you right now, sweetheart, you don't got to try so hard or put so much energy in or whatever. I don't know. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to just intuitively open up a page here. Here we go. 8 of Wands. On page 58 and 59. Sudden movement or change. Okay, do you see how this all like, okay? Sudden movement or change. The 8 of Wands strikes like lightning. It's a card of news, change, or clarity in an unresolved situation. You might hear from an old friend out of the blue or receive some surprising news that shifts the direction of your course. This card sometimes means literal movement is on the horizon. So be ready to travel if the opportunity arises. There you go. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put these back. And then we're going to get going with the healing. So I'm standing up for this. Whew. So go ahead and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, go ahead and just close your eyes. Unless you're driving. Don't do that if you're driving. Tuning in with your energy. Okay. All right. So I'm going to sweep through your auric field. I'm going to go through and do some clearing in the crown chakra real fast. And then I'm actually going to go to your feet and do a little clearing around your feet to help you feel more grounded, solid, to anchor, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm just starting around, all around like the outer part of your body. So going up the left side, down the right, and invoking a golden orb of light around you now, and infusing your auric field with this golden energy too. Savimini atotash, sotarini asana. Scanning the auric field. Okay. Going into the the crown chakra, and then the third eye is showing up for me too, so I'm going to do a little quick clearing with that too. And because these are mini healings, you know, I can basically get to like surface level stuff, but everything, it helps so much. Energy is very layered, you know. All right, going around the crown with some pyrite and tourmaline. Kushanamiyata sanati arash. Sonatiyash kunamiyanata. Sata. Clearing with fire. Sunateyashani. And using my hands to send light in through the crown, sending lavender light, very soft lavender light. All right. And then going down to the third eye. Your third eye's been kind of blocked and veiled. So I'm just opening and clearing this out. Think of like a dirty car window, like the windshield. Think of a windshield that is just completely so dirty you can't even see through it. That's like your third eye lens right now. So I'm sweeping this, clearing this. This will help you see more clearly with your future visions, imagination stuff, visuals. Using my hawk feather to go through and clear more. And it's also infusing your higher chakras with the hawk medicine to help you see more clearly from higher perspective and views from the higher self. And I'm just slightly, gently tapping the third eye with the hawk feather and sweeping it over the crown, And now I'm going down to your feet. And I'm going to sweep the feet with the hawk feather, basically clearing them. All right. And now I'm sending light in. Dark green and red light for grounding in through the tops of the feet. So, going down through the bottom of the feet and anchoring into the grid. Locking this energy into the earth grid. And then closing the bottom of the foot chakras. So other energies can't be absorbed and go in through the feet. Beautiful. All right, I'm just going to end with a little bit of sound. And so it is done. And shields of protection. Not that you need it, but it's always nice. Sunna. All right. And so it is. Aho. All right, my love. Take it easy. Because even though this is like a quick energy thing, like what's going on in the quantum is really strong. So if you can just chillax for the rest of the day, take it easy, you know, all the things. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. Next on the list is Amy. Beautiful Amy. I don't know that I've ever worked with Amy before. I don't know, maybe, but the name seemed new. It's so bad being like doing quantum healings and drinking, but it's not like drinking Diet Pepsi is gonna like affect the healing at all or something like that. It's just funny. But here's the thing. Like a few years ago when I was like just waking up really strongly to my healing gifts and doing quantum healings and all that, it's just like I was so fresh and still like remembering and like coming online with things. Now I feel like I'm a freaking master. I'm a pro. You know what I mean? So it's like, little soda during a healing ain't gonna do nothing, right? Like because I have honed my healing gifts and power. So, whereas before I wouldn't have done that because, I was still stabilizing and integrating my gifts where I just wanted to have like the cleanest, purest. But now I know like, oh, I have sovereignty over that. I'm not gonna worry about it. So food for thought for the rest of you guys, right? Okay. Okay. Amy, I don't think she's here on the live, but I wanted to give a second to see if maybe she was, if she commented or anything. I don't know. Amy, are you here, sweetheart? Because sometimes people just don't comment. But most of the time, if they're on the live, they'll be like, I'm here. All right, it doesn't look like she's going to be coming on. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, and we'll figure out a time for our session to connect. Yeah. I have like a really busy weekend and stuff, but we'll figure it out. I'll email you. We'll figure it out. Okay. We'll figure it out over like the next few days or something. All right. So for beautiful Amy, beautiful Amy, where is my, oh, there it is. I'm going to just clear real quick. All right. Oh, there's my other Palo Santo right in front of me. All righty. And Amy, just go ahead and start bringing your awareness and your energy down into your heart, from your mind, all the chitter chatter, bringing your awareness down into your heart. Good job. Good job. All right, and I'm going to pull a few cards for you before we get going. I just wanted to help center your energy for your reading too. What animal spirit has a message for Amy today? Oh, you have the koi fish. There's always enough. Card number 36. Okay, breaks down to 9. There's always enough. This is a reminder that you are an infinite creator, that you will always have what you need and more, that there's always enough, that there's no such thing as lack and scarcity. That is a false matrix program that many of us are dismantling and breaking. So this is a strong reminder for you, confirmation. There's always enough. Do not worry. Do not stress. All is well. Okay? The koi fish also, by the way, represents extreme wealth, riches, finance, stability, like big money. Big money. Okay? All right. And what is a message of surrender for Amy today at this time? A message of surrender, please, for Amy. You have 2. All right. Surrender to inner peace, girlfriend. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So see how this is like a card of water and flow? Okay, there's always enough. It seems to have, there's some material realm resistance, maybe with money, because your energy within, which the healing will help with, okay, it'll help with on some level. There's a resistance of your own energy. So it's like you have to bring yourself more into stillness, more into grounding, more into calm, and to be more in a receptive, receiving mode. Okay. Surrender to complete healing, which is funny because we're doing like a little mini healing. And by the way, you guys, anyone on the list, like if you want to book a longer, like a real healing session, like a long one, like a real, like one of my bookings, I'm here. But of course, I always encourage you guys to tune in with your own energy also, right? We are our own healers, right? But anywho, surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving and compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So surrender to the healing of the universe. Like there is something where your guides are like, girl, just let go. Let go. Let go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And I'm going to intuitively pick a message for you from the tarot. I don't know, it's tarot for Amy. This feels right. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, big money, honey. There's some big wealth, money, opportunity, success, financial influx. Like It's flowing down right now. It's materializing from the 5D, from the ethereal, energetic realm to the physical realm. Domestic, loving, and patient. The Queen of Pentacles excels in the home. She knows exactly what to do while raising a family and tending to the tasks of her daily life. There's a potential for her identity to become wrapped entirely around her children and house, which leaves her needy and attached. So there could be something about like, you know, make sure, I don't know if you have children or not, it doesn't really matter. It's more about like, you know, don't lose, like basically get out, have fun, like, you know, switch up your daily routines, like things like that. This is the cause of most of her turmoil. Yeah, okay. She often has qualities of a healer and is very connected to nature. So, but she's also the queen of money, honey. Like she's the wealthiest, richest queen of all the queens of all the lands. Okay. So a more like sturdy, solid energy is coming through, but you also have to help yourself rise into this energy here by doing more of this stuff too, right? So, all right. So that is what I've got for the little like mini reading. Whew. All right, girlfriend. So what we're going to do is go ahead and just close your eyes. And you're going to bring all of the stuff in the mind, all the energy. You're going to bring that everything down into your heart. Once again. And just breathe through the nose, out through the mouth. Just very naturally, just very easily let the breath flow. Don't strain yourself in breath. Good job. Okay. So now, and I'm now surrounding you in a sphere of royal blue light. This is the blue ray frequency of healing and protection. All right. And I'm tuning in, scanning your field, scanning into your different bodies. Okay. So I'm going to sweep and do a light clearing through your auric field, and I'm being called to your heart chakra and your hips. So I'm going to be doing some extracting and clearing with the heart and the hips real fast, okay? Bring yourself back to your heart space. When I feel your energy connect, I will start. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to start with your heart chakra, my love. So I'm actually tuning in with your heart now. It's like I'm standing in front of you. My astral self comes to visit, and I'm standing in front of you, and I'm using both my hands in front of your chest, so connecting with your heart, and I'm using raw malachite. So there's a lot of tension and heaviness, like energetic pressure in your chest, in your heart, in your shoulders. Sona inimia no shukuna vihanato yanix. I'm just opening up the energy here in the chest and heart. Yanya no kana shana. Vaharia no satirshi. Huyamianasana. Vehenia kokania sata anasha kumi ini. Vehnoesana. Shunivite yana. And sending in emerald green rays of light, golden light, and turquoise light. All right. And Sanashakunami. All right, and then going down to the hips. Same as the heart. It's like I'm there with you in person, kind of. And I'm just scanning over the pelvic floor. And my hands are about 4 inches, 5 inches away from the body. This is all energetic. All right, so I'm being taken to the right hip first. There's some like energy like wrapped. It's like a tangled mess here. So I'm just trying to unwrap some of this energy here. So you might have like tension, pain in the hips, tension in the hips, locked hips. I don't know, but like there's just energy here that needs to kind of be loosened up. I'm going to use my hawk feather for this too. All right. And sending in waves of different light rays. All right. I'm going over to the left hip. Sending light in, opening up the energy in the hip on this side. Feminine wounding. Okay, I got you. So there is some deeper trauma here stuck on this side. So you're going to have to focus in on this, you know, clearing, doing like healing work with your own, you know, the side of your hip and stuff, because there is shadow work here connected to this. Feminine wounding. I'm just seeing if I get any more about that. Okay. So this has to do with past, like exes. It's basically wounding that's tied to, you know, your physical appearance, body shaming. There's kind of like a feeling of like being like used or betrayed by someone, you know. Okay, so it's like basically like you stored some of this trauma in this hip here. Okay. And my belly's my womb is moving energy right now too. It's like my stomach is growling. All right. And I'm going to use fluorite. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to infuse this fluorite energy into the left hip, excuse me. Sheto enyasakona sunaheyana oyashana eyana orya sakana. And then sending light all the way through the pelvic floor and the lower back. And down to the legs. All right. All right. And I'm going to go through the auric field really fast with some light and clearing. I don't know if you've had any little like annoyances that happen lately, like where you find yourself maybe biting your lip. You know, when you accidentally bite your lip or stub your toe or bonk your elbow, your funny bone, you know, little things like that. If that kind of stuff has been occurring, because I'm very clearly seeing something like this here, it was like little forms of dark attacks, actually. So it's not like accidental, okay, per se. So I'm banishing that stuff out, blinding the eyes and deafening those ears. Whoever or whatever. I don't care. They're gone. And sending light. Okay. Infusing, strengthening. Okay. And shielded protection. Archangel Michael, I ask that you come forward as well, placing your shields in front of her and all sides of her. I also ask you, Archangel Michael, that you sweep through her home, her workspace, her car, clearing all energies and also placing shielded protection. And so it is. All right. I'm just going to end with a little sound here. And just take it easy after this. Just have a relaxing rest of the day. I worked on your hips a lot, which is we store a lot of trauma there. You may want to cry. You may feel emotional. You may have old memories of childhood, suppressed subconscious memories bubble up. These are all possibilities. All right, my love. Thank you. And so it is. Aho, amen. All right. So that was for beautiful Amy. And thank you so much, Amy. And then next I have Sierra, beautiful Sierra. I don't know if Sierra is on here. If you are, sweetheart, I guess it doesn't matter, but I was like, I could do people who are actually on the live, but it doesn't matter. I'll just go through everyone the way that I have it. So Sierra, my love, if you are on here, let me know. Or Susan, if you're on here, sweetheart, right after Sierra. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to keep going with this. So, you know, I'm just going to clear it real fast. All right. For Sierra, what spirit animal message do we have for Sierra? Oh, you are here. Okay, yay. All right. All right, for Sierra. The squirrel, believe in yourself. Have you been seeing a lot of squirrels lately? 57, believe in yourself, okay? So there's that message. Believe in yourself. The squirrel can also represent like expect the unexpected type of thing, like something unexpected, a surprise, like, you know, it also speaks of like, you know, savings, maybe saving money or maybe you're saving for something, or I don't know, but just sharing everything that it kind of also connects with. Surrender to inner peace. So right now, some of your divine guidance from spirit, from the universe, is literally just surrender to inner peace, which isn't easy, right? Like, easier said than done, for sure. Okay, and so it says, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. Like, make time for peace. You have to cultivate it yourself, right? In quiet meditative moments, focus on stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So it's about calming, soothing, breathing, like finding all that stillness within, where going within, like, stillness, meditation, it's like your refuge, right? Like, getting to that place where I'm like, I can't wait to do it. I love it because it's like my special time, you know? Okay. And then the tarot message here. She said, oh my God, I'm saving for a house. There you go. See? So this is also confirmation, right? But like, feels like the universe is supporting you in this, right? Because it's something that you are manifesting, that you're doing. So the universe is supporting you in this. So I feel like the universe is going to bring forth some material surprises, like money, different, I don't know, but it just feels like blessed energy for real. Okay. So let me go ahead and get a tarot message. Let's see what tarot card I pick. Oh wait, that's not even, that was the directions. All right, hold on. Let me try again. Because I feel like I need to be here, like closer to the front. Ooh, 8 of Cups. Okay. All right. Stagnation and ill health. I mean, it's mostly walking away from things, but it's also a time where you're like on this journey by yourself. You may feel stagnation. It says the 8 of Cups sends an urgent message to pack your bags and move on. There's no hope of rekindling what's been lost. You must start new. This card also points to phases of maybe illness and physical stagnation in life. The message could not be more clear. Nothing good remains for you here. Lift your eyes to the horizon, look ahead, and let your feet lead you forward. Okay? So, walking away from things, people, places, things that steal your inner peace. There could be situations, a job, a partnership, a friend, it could be anything, where it's just like, it's time to walk away. Or maybe that's confirmation of stuff that you've been doing, you know? You'll know, but those are the messages. All right. All right, sisters. So just go ahead now, and what I'm going to have you do is close your eyes. Woosah. Woosah. And we're letting the 3D reality dissolve. Dissolve. None of it matters right now. And I'm bringing you into the womb of the goddess, of Divine Mother, of Source. And so I'm bringing you into a space where you're surrounded in like the womb. It's pitch black. No one, nothing can get you here. In this moment, you're completely detached from everything. Like going back into the mother's womb, where you're so safe and so protected and so held in love and cozy. And just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Beautiful. All right, and now I'm bringing light into the womb space, into this darkness here. like a candlelight. It starts really small and flickering, and I'm expanding the light out. And now you're surrounded in beautiful, golden, orangey, fiery energy light. And I'm just tuning in with your energy now. Whew. All right. So I'm being drawn to the solar plexus, which is your power center, your light. So I'm going to sweep through your auric field, love, and then I'm going to work on the solar plexus real fast, okay? Sunni anashano narkiniami. So I'm kind of connecting with your auric energy around you. And I'm going to go through and shake out some debris. Sorry, Anya Kunga, Sanami, and I'm just pulling a few little attachments I see on the crown chakra out as well. All right. All right. And the auric field is looking good. And I'm actually invoking soft pink light into your auric field. Rose quartz rays of light going through your auric field now. Infusing you with self-love, divine love. Beautiful. And now I'm going down to the solar plexus. And I'm using my hands to send light into the solar plexus because it's very blocked here. And the light here is very dim. Like a candle flame that's about to go out. Sending more golden energy of light. White light, golden light. All right. I'm going to work with my citrine lemurian, which is beautiful yellow, connecting with the solar plexus. And I'm just opening up the energy center more and more and more. And sending golden rays of light in through your rib cage, down through your abdomen. Ashakonateria sanami, vohanatiani shakotaya, sonami ana, sonami ana. And infusing the solar plexus with the citrine healing energies. Beautiful. Infusing some pyrite into the solar plexus. Beautiful. And then using my hands once again just to send more golden light. But I'm also sending some turquoise rays of light into the solar plexus. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. All right. All right, and I'm just going to end using some sound. Sekhmet is showing up for you along with Goddess Isis. So they're working with you also, helping to remind you of your power, that you are a divine, sovereign woman and creator, and that nothing and no one has power over you. No one and nothing has power over you. Isis and Sekhmet keep saying that. So you're untangling, you're working through wounds right now. That's why I was working on the solar plexus, because you're taking your power back from things, people, situations, old partnerships, the past, the matrix. All right. And so it is. And so it is. Aho. Amen. All right, sister. That is what I have for you, sweetheart. Just try to take it easy. You might get thirsty. You might get emotional. You might get tired. You might start yawning a whole bunch. These are all very normal things that happen after healings. And you may not get any of that. And that's fine too. But thank you again. And happy spring, summer, May, all the things. All right. So after beautiful Sierra is Susan. Are you on here, Susan, my love? Susan's a dear sister and client, and she's like in the mystery school. She's very, very, very much soul familiar. Because I'm thinking if she's not here, I might jump to Amanda. Maybe I'll put Susan at the end. I know she won't care. Number 4, sweetheart. Number 4. I am starting number 4. Amanda, are you here, love? Oh, your little heart emoji and pray hand. I hope I know what it does, but I hope it helps. Sierra. Okay, Amanda, you're here, sweetheart. Okay, I'm just gonna start you then. So okay, so everyone's faces are gonna kind of move real fast. Hold on. So I'm gonna put Susan at the end. So Amanda's number 4 instead of 5. And then that makes Veronica number 5 instead of 6. And then Bappa number 6 instead of 7. And then Susan number 7. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, how funny. And you're getting 444. See, everything is divinely guided. That is so cool. Everything is happening like that. And it reminds me of the card that Alex got in his reading earlier, Trust Divine Detours. Even little ones like this, like me just moving the list around a little bit, that's a divine detour. Because now there's two different reality. Like there's a reality where the list stayed the same, and now there's a reality where the list has changed. And that new reality where the list has changed, it aligned perfectly for Amanda. Anyways, I'm like, my consciousness is like expanding so like crazy right now that like, yeah, the whole timeline thing is a big one for me right now. And my crown chakra is freaking buzzing and itching and going crazy all of a sudden. Hold on. I like had to take my hat off and like literally scratch the top of my head. Wow. Okay, Amanda. Um, crown chakra. Okay. Um, so a lot, okay, so I'm gonna go through and do some crown stuff for you, and then throat chakra. Okay, so they took me right to it, throat chakra. So there's been some stuff with the throat happening, coming up, activating, but there's also a lot of like, I don't know why, but um okay, just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing any comments. Thank you, J. Cole, sweetheart. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna do crown chakra and throat. I was like, oh, the way that my crown is buzzing right now, like that's a big one. So let's go ahead and start with your, actually, hold on. I'm so sorry. Because don't hate me, but I know, I literally know that I just went to the bathroom like 30 minutes ago or something, but I already have to pee again. So it's my fault because I've been pounding water all day. And I think I drank 2 different water bottles during our mystery school earlier. So it's just my bladder like getting everything out. So I don't want to have to go, you know what I mean? I don't want to stop. So I'll be right back. Um, and then I will get started. So Amanda, my love, just get cozy, get comfy, um, and just start, getting yourself into that space if you can. You know what I mean? She's like, no worries. Because I get so thirsty also, like when I'm channeling, when I'm working, I get so hot and I get thirsty. Like, so I've been drinking a lot of water all day because I've been working all day. So, all right, I'll be right back, and then we'll get going. Okay, so sorry, but I had even though it's just me, I had a little stage fright going trying to go to the bathroom. All right, for beautiful Amanda. What spirit animal message do we have for Amanda today? The scarab beetle. Oh my god, it's like one of my favorites. It speaks of magic being all around you right now. Card number 52 breaks down to 7. Magic works through you. Magic works through you. Okay? Magic is all around you. It's moving through you. You are magic. Magic is like, you are literal magic incarnate, right? So really tuning in with that, which I know you do, but like I know that's why I'm being drawn to the crown chakra, because there's so much opening for you right now. There's a huge hawk actually flying across the field right now in front of me. So hawk spirit, scarab beetle spirit. The scarab beetle also ties a lot, right, with like ancient Egypt and surrender to what is. Okay. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So there's something that you've been needing to make peace with, or just like kind of, it is what it is. I surrender, I trust. It's like that, right? Magic is moving through me. Magic is all around me. Every little detour is some kind of like, protection. It's a blessing, like that kind of stuff. Ten of Swords. Page 123 and 122. Are you seeing 123 a lot, or 122? Ruin, rock bottom, melodrama. When the Ten of Swords appears, you finally hit a rock bottom. You've let others walk all over you while you played the victim. Is it possible that you love the backstabbing and drama too much to move forward without it? If not for drama, what would you focus on? It's time to find out. See, her way of channeling the creator of this deck, her way of channeling certain cards, I get it, but at the same time, this doesn't really resonate. But what I want to say, let me just get my meaning about it. This is about what you've overcome. This is about completion. This is about what you've been going through, what you have closed out, where you were at. And, everything moves in cycles and waves, right? So you might have a period where you go through darkness, and then it gets better for a while, and then you move through more darkness, So I do feel that. I feel like there's been heaviness, but I feel like more than anything, this is confirmation of your completion. And now this is kind of where you're at, and they're like, just surrender as much as possible to everything right now. Be in the flow. The drama card does not resonate. Your interpretation does. There we go. Yeah, exactly. So there you go, sweetheart. Okay. It's like the cycle, like all that Ten of Swords energy is the confirmation of what you overcame. And so now you're in this new cycle energy. And that's why, so, you know what I mean? I know you know. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and all right. So go ahead, love. And where's my little, oh, there it is. Go ahead and close your eyes. And using your third eye, you're going to see all of your energy going from the mind down into the heart, bringing all of your awareness into your heart space. just breathing in through the nose and releasing out through the mouth. All right, good job. Mary Magdalene is coming through here. And Mother Mary. And Green Tara. So I don't know if you've been working with them or calling on them, but they're here. Beautiful. All right. And I'm just going to go ahead and start connecting first with the auric field and sweeping through that. Shuna edinya sakonama. Vehane adiyame. Soryana shakonami. And the priestesses are also joining me. And we're all sending different rays of light into your auric field, into your body. Sote inia shana. Vahana tseki eno. Wohana inia. So woyani. Alright. And as the goddesses continue to send light into your field, into you, I'm going to the crown chakra and just kind of connecting my hands with the crown energy and sending waves of silver and lavender light. I have silver coming from my left hand into the crown, and lavender from my right hand into the crown. And the lights actually connect and meet each other, forming a ribbon of light intertwined. And this ribbon of light goes around the crown and infuses itself down into the crown. Sonashani, Sonashani, Sonashani. And I'm actually being taken to the right ear. There's some interference here in the right ear. Some cords and attachments that I'm pulling out of the right ear here. I don't know if you've been getting, like, if your ear's been bothering you at all, or you've been having sinus stuff, or like plugged up ear, but all right. And soothing out the energy through the crown and pulling down the light from your crown down and pulling it down through your body. Because there's a lot of energy up at the crown chakra just swirling. All right. Sonahe anoyana shaniana. All right, beautiful job. And where's my kushkia? All right, this is a clear quartz Himalayan dragon. Her name is Kuskia. And I'm going to use Kuskia to integrate energy and ground energy. And she's using her dragon fire to burn away as much density as she can in the body right now. Especially in the legs and the knees and the feet. I don't know if you've been retaining water, getting water retention, or puffiness in like the feet or even the hands and stuff, but just clearing some energy here and helping it open and flow more. Thank you, Kuskia. So even though she's like a crystal dragon, she actually has her like she's an ethereal being. So she's actually a huge dragon that is connected to this crystal. All right. And she's also using her dragon fire to burn more around your crown. All right. I'm also picking up, I don't like want to be too personal, but it's like bladder. So I don't know if you've been getting like where you feel like you have pressure in your bladder at all or something. I don't know. Maybe just like lower abdominal pressure. I'm just clearing some stuff through there too. All right. Sutarini sakona. Also, the guidance here is like there's some herbal teas that you could be drinking that will really help you right now. Dandelion root and hibiscus flower tea. Both are going to be phenomenal for you right now. You may already be drinking them. I don't know. All right. Sote yashanami. All right. And I'm just going to end with some sound. And activating a blanket of rainbow light over you. Beautiful. And asking Archangel Michael to shield and protect you, to shield and protect your children, your home. And so it is done. Aho. Amen. All right, sister, that is what I've got. I know you've done healings with me before, so you already know the drill. Just take it easy. And yeah, I hope it helps. Very beautiful. And those, you know, the divine goddess sisters who showed up, you know, they're obviously here to support you all the time right now. Especially like Mother Mary, because I feel like, you know, she's mothering you. She's helping to nurture and mother you. Because you've been through so much and you're like the caregiver to everyone. And she's like, let me take care of you. So that's what I'm getting with her. A dead beetle was at my feet the other day. I was so creeped out. Thank you so much. I think I relaxed and cried at the same time. So thankful for you. Aw. Aw, I'm so happy, sister. That makes me really happy to hear. I mean, you know what I mean. So yeah, so just stay in the space and just absolutely. Yep. All right. Much love, sister. Okay. Veronica, number 5. Veronica. and then Bappa, and then Susan, and then we're done. Unless anyone else wants to get on the list. And, you know, Amanda, because your crown is so powerful and like there's so much happening there right now. And plus, everyone in general is getting blasted through the crown chakra by light codes, sun rays, you know, all the things, right? So, like how I guided you to pull all of your awareness from your mind into your heart and then surround yourself in light and go into your heart, let everything else dissolve. Utilize that as a daily practice or however you want to do it. But another really great technique that I do with my clients is I have them imagine a light switch in their head, in their mind. So before we get started, I have them go into their mind and click off the light switch. And then when they click off the light switch, everything goes dark in the mind. Like the mind is closed for business in this moment. So they flick off their light switch and then I have them go down into their heart. So just to help you stay grounded, and that's a good practice for anyone here who feels called. Or if you have trouble, difficulty like bringing yourself into a grounded place of stillness, you know, it's a good way to kind of trick the ego brain. Be like, all right, I'm going to switch this off now and I'm going to go down into the heart. So, okay, Veronica. All right, let me go ahead and clear real quick. Okay. All right, sister. So let's go ahead and start with an animal message. What animal message do we have for Veronica today? The bat. A rebirth is assured. All right, so card number 5, which is crazy because you're number 5 on the list today after I changed the list. So another confirmation of divine detours aligning perfectly. Just like Amanda's was perfect for her when I switched the numbers. So there you go. If you're seeing 5s, 555, or numbers that break down to 5, like 32 or 41 or things like that, 5 is a magic number for you right now. It's letting you know you are in the midst of a massive rebirth. Spirit is letting me know that this rebirth is the biggest rebirth you have encountered on your journey yet, which is why you've been kind of hanging in limbo for a while, because there's a lot going on, transforming, changing, releasing, healing, everything. So the rebirth card, okay. And then let's go ahead, a card of surrender. A rebirth is assured. If you've been feeling stuck or stagnant, it's not because you're stuck or stagnant. It's because things are aligning for you, like your new life experiences, realities, you know, because you're going through this rebirth. So surrender to the wisdom of your body. So listening to your body right now, connecting with your physical body, reconnecting to the body. Because most humans we're especially been in survival mode or, you know, fight or flight. We're operating in the ego brain, in the mind, which is masculine, and the body is feminine. So in this moment of time, it's about you reconnecting to your feminine essence and inner feminine energy through reconnecting to your body. For instance, every night I've been soaking my feet before bed, like in a big pot of hot water. This is self-love, self-care, etc. too, right? So I soak my feet for like 15 minutes or whatever with Epsom salt and all the things. I am pulling toxins. I'm, clearing energy by doing that. And then after I soak my feet, I've been taking like, rose oil and lotion. And then what I do is I rub down my legs and my feet, and I like massage my legs and my feet every night. And it helps me energetically. It helps a lot with like sleep because I do it before bed. And it's 444 here in California. So I'm channeling your message at 444. So this would be an example of me reconnecting to my physical body, because I've been moving through so much emotionally and energetically and like just, right, that I totally was ignoring my body, to be honest. So that's an example. Okay. Breath work, exercise, like anything like that, right? But listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So your body's going to be telling you some things about some things, okay? I think these are lessons you've been learning, to be honest. You've been listening more and more to your body and to your feelings of like, ooh, this doesn't feel good. Ooh, this person feels shady. Ooh, this feels okay. Like, this feels good. So confirmation. And then let's go ahead and get a tarot card here. 10 of Wands. Page number 62 and 63. So we have 8 and 9. Burdens, blockages, and difficulty. That's what you've been moving through. Again, that confirms the rebirth card too. The 10 of Wands is a difficult card to face. Mental or physical burdens have been weighing on your spirit. Over time, this leads to hopelessness and depression. You simply just can't get through to what you want, and you cannot see the way. If this card appears in response to a person or a situation, it might be best to simply walk away. But if this card comes up frequently, it indicates that you are attracted to maybe negativity. You choose to walk the hard road. So these are lessons that you've been learning. You've been moving through a 10 of Wands cycle where you had to really listen to your intuition and your body and how you felt, and oh, this person's draining me, I got to let them go. This job is draining me, I got to let it go. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So for me, it's the 10 of Wands. Like you're more like at the Ace of Wands. So you're completing the cycle. You're going through this rebirth kind of a thing. Okay. All right. Confirmation. And confirmation is always welcome. Right? Doesn't matter how psychic we are or how much we see. Like even me, like I love getting confirmation from spirit and other things and stuff. I'm like, yes, right? Okay, love. So go ahead and close those beautiful eyes. So closing the eyes and starting to breathe through the nose and out through the mouth. And bringing all of your awareness, thoughts, everything out of the mind. And we're bringing all the energy into the heart, into the present moment. And letting the 3D reality around you dissolve into nothing. Surrounding you in beautiful golden white light. All right. I'm tuning in with your energy. Okay. So I'm being taken to, this would be like heart chakra, but it's the back. So I'm being taken to your shoulders and to your back, like your upper back and your shoulders and in between your shoulder blades and in your shoulder blades. This is inner child. It also makes sense because the 10 wands, that's like heaviness and burdensome energy we carry or still carry. All right, so I'm going to do some clearing back there and then sweeping through the auric field. And also your physical eyes. I'm going to do some clearing in the physical eyes real fast. Extraction, because I actually see an implant in both eyes. Very common. This happens all the time. People just don't realize it. If your eye's been like twitching, or you get like those moments where your eye just starts twitching, like you feel like you have something in your eye or something, sometimes that can mean like exactly what I'm saying, an implant in the eye. So I don't know if you've experienced any of that recently in either eye, but I see them very clearly. Like that's what I do. I'm like a human MRI machine. I can literally see these things. Okay. Yeah, like my right eye. Right now, my right eye just twitched for confirmation, letting me know. So the right eye is worse. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go in now, sweetheart. And just keep breathing and relaxing. And feeling the love bubble of light that you're in. Where like nothing else exists. You're totally safe. You can let go. You can cry. Anything. This is a very safe, sacred space here that you're in. Just let everything go. Let it release from your body. All right. Start with the auric field. I'm sending golden and pink light all through your aura, clearing out density. And sending light, I see two different like weak spots. So I'm actually going through and repairing those real fast. Shuna inia sate ani okona. Uriania sata vinia. Uriala. Kuriamiana shanikas. Okay. Beautiful. And now I'm going and taking all of my energy in my hands to the back of your shoulders, to your upper back. So I'm sending light and healing energy from me and my hands into your shoulders, your neck right here, down around into your collarbone, through the tops of your shoulders, down your arms. Pulling light down through the arms, all through the hands. And the light will be shooting out through your hands and through each of your fingers, releasing energy that needs to go out now. And I'm going back up to the shoulders and opening the energy here and pulling out. Some very, these are all on the surface too, but there's a lot of attachments and cords back here from people, outside energies, just old situations, stuff that you just carry, stuff that's attached to still. So we're going to clear some of this. And I'm going to use my hawk feather actually. And I'm also gently going over each of your shoulders and just gently tapping your upper back, the back of your neck, and each shoulder blade with the hawk feather, infusing the hawk medicine in. Because your shoulders are like your wings, right? Your angelic wings. Going over to the right side. Sending light in and opening up the energy more. Sending light in through the fascia. Untangling tension. And I'm gently removing some of these surface cords here. So they'll no longer be here. Okay. And I'm going into your eyes now, working on the right eye and the left eye together, sending light from the palms of my hands into your eyes, lighting up your eye sockets, lighting up your eyeballs, all the nerves, everything in your eyes. Shoo, 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 shoo. And whoa, this attachment is gnarly. Okay, let me go into the right eye real fast. I'm going to need to pull back some layers here and get this sucker out. I already removed the left one, but the right one is way stronger and deeper of an implant. And these travel through our phones, basically. Like most people get them from watching videos on TikTok, watching reels of videos like on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube and stuff. But I tend to see a lot of implants coming, going into people specifically from Instagram and more specifically TikTok. TikTok is very infested with parasitic energies like that. All of the platforms are, don't get me wrong, but some of them are far worse than others. So I don't even know if you're on TikTok, but any kind of social media videos. So they travel through like that and then they hook into you. And then they're like little spy agents and they can see everything you're seeing. Sote ini shukuna mahashani vihnita. All right. All right. It's gone. I got it out. I'm just sending light. I'm sealing where this implant was. I'm repairing. All right. Beautiful. I'm just going to check the third eye real fast too. because why not? I'm right here. Sending some light into the third eye. All right, cool. Ooh, all right. That one took more effort because that one was woo. All right, it's all good. That's why I do these. All right. All right, sister. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my pyrite and my black tourmaline for clearing. But it's more like a magnet, so anything else, it's just gonna be pulling up and going just over your energy field through the front, just kind of scanning the front of your body, and then going through the back again one more time. All right, beautiful. And Archangel Michael, I ask that you please shield her eyes for the next 7 days. And I'm calling in the unicorns. And I ask the unicorns to please infuse her energy, her body, all her bodies, please, with the unicorn healing, please. And I ask that you stay with her for the next 7 days. All right. And I'm just going to end with some sound. All right. Beautiful. And so it is. And so it is. Aho. Amen. All right. All right, my love. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you again on another live. And I'm always here if you need any further assistance at all. All right. Whew. That one took a little more, energy. All right. So that was for beautiful Veronica. And then next is Papa, and then Susan, and then we are done for today. And Veronica, love, just take it easy. Like I tell everyone, you could cry, you could, feel emotional. You might just get really tired. You could start yawning a whole bunch because I pulled a lot of energy out and helped move a lot of stuff just now. And got those nasty buggers out of the eyes. And just so everyone knows, that kind of stuff is very common. People just don't know it. They have no clue what they're walking around with. Most of the time, you have no idea until someone like me comes along and goes, oh yeah, there's this, this, and this. And then people go, oh my gosh, yes, this was bothering me, or this was happening, or oh my gosh, that makes so much sense because, you don't see these things. You can't physically see them with your physical eyes. It's in the astral, but they are astral energetic parasites, implants. There's all kinds of different things, hooks and cords and just nasty, nasty stuff. But that's why the darkness created the internet, social media, cell phones, camera, all the things, because it's an easy way for the entities to travel. And then also it's because it's like spyware, basically. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, you're so welcome, love. Oh, and she says, My eyes were definitely feeling different. Yeah, see, like you can just feel it. Like there's some, right? So it's all good. Cleans it all up. It's all good now. So just, and this is for everyone, like, you know, just set an intention where you are shielded from anything you see online, right? Like I'm protected and shielded from any kind of interference, any kind of attachments, or anything that's just not of my highest good when I go online. All right. Okay. Well, I'm glad, sister, that resonated. Yay, Papa. Okay, cool. You just got home. Perfect timing. Yay. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for you. I don't know what's going on, but the last few days, because I live out in the farmland, like in the country, right? The county sheriffs, they've been driving by like crazy for the last few days. I think there's some shady shit going on right around where I live somewhere, and they're surveilling someone. That's what I see. Like someone who's like, you know, dealing DRU GSs or whatever. I'm just looking outside, but I've also noticed a lot of like how I was talking earlier about like the matrix trying to irritate light workers or attack light workers. I've also noticed the NPCs being brought out and driving by. They're always like in white cars too. Like, I don't know, not always, but seems like it. Um, but like as soon as I go outside to like meditate or like, you know, all of a sudden, right? There's all this noise and cars driving by and you know, interference. That's not accidental, right? We've all seen the Truman Show. We all know how this works. Oh, she's going to a place of stillness. Send 4 cars by. You know, make a kid go by on their dirt bike. You know what I mean? It's like that. Anyways, okay, Papa. Let's go ahead and clear. All right. Good, good, good. Okay, so let's get an animal message for you. What do you do for work, Papa? I think you told me before. I just don't remember. Or like, I mean, you don't have to share. I'm just asking. Because there's a lot of the times, like, you know, because I'll be like live around these times of the day, you know, and then you're like, oh, I just got off work, or oh, I'm at work, you know. You got the armadillo spirit, card number 3, partner. Armadillo. It's got a hard shell. The armadillos, I think, doesn't the armadillo do like what the possum does, and it kind of like plays dead? An NPC is a non-player character. Like they're not. They're basically just like a character in the Matrix, created by the Matrix. If that makes sense, right? Like so. Um, and those are the types of things like a non-player character, like an NPC, would be someone like that, like that would be like in the Matrix reality, but like they're not a human soul, like where they're here to evolve, wake up, expand. They're not light workers, like, you know what I mean? So they're basically just like a placeholder, I guess, in the Matrix, for the Matrix, though. Yeah. So Sarah, Sarah, it's Seraphine, but Seraphine, Sarah. She's like, I was just typing that. Yeah, it's like a non. Honestly, like, I used to say NCP, like an NCP, because that was just easier for me. I always would screw up NPC, and I'd be like, it's non-player character. But anyways, I just think like it's a non-conscious person. It's a non-conscious person. And then there's some literal like NPCs created just like by the Matrix, meaning an archon or like um like you would never know, like they're just like people out and about, like your neighbors, your coworker, different things like that. But they typically, you can point them out a lot of times because it's like that, like they're disruptive, or it's like they're there to disrupt your energy, kind of a thing. Anyways, exactly. In the Matrix, it's an Agent Smith. Yes. Okay, those are NPCs. Exactly. So the armadillo spirit says set healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. I feel like this might be set healthy boundaries with yourself. Like, for instance, an example is like for me, I'm trying to set a healthier boundary with myself when it comes to my physical body and exercise. Like, I need to I know I need to do certain things, right? So I need to have like healthy boundaries with my own behaviors or things that I know I need to do, taking care of myself, whatever it is, right? So anyways, it's like that. Or maybe it's like going to bed earlier. I need to set a healthier boundary with my bedtime, or when I wake up in the morning, or whatever it is, okay? But it feels like it's right for you. But also set healthy boundaries with people, and if you need to. And then like the movie The Truman Show, right? Like most of the characters in The Truman Show, those are NPCs. You know what I mean? They run off the Matrix. Totally hardwired to the Matrix. Totally hardwired to the Matrix. Those the NPCs, they're all about the Matrix. Okay, let's see. Surrender your addictions. So set healthy boundaries and surrender your addictions. And addictions could be, again, anything. Substances, food, ways, addicted to negative thinking, whatever it is. Any codependency like that, okay? So these are your guidances right now. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking yourself, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Okay? So, yeah, I mean, that's self-explanatory, right? Like, whatever you're doing that's not good for you, your body, your mind, your spirit, your health, right? It's a shift is needed, right? But it does feel like a generational pattern of some kind. I don't know, like some kind of like an addictive personality or something, So I don't know, but you'll know. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose a tarot message. 9 of Swords. Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just intuitively open and pull when it feels right, but there it is. Okay, so 9 Swords is kind of what you've been feeling and where you've been. Darkness, dark visions, anguish, but like it's stress, anxiety, sleeplessness, not being able to sleep, like just feeling exhausted, but also wide awake, like you know, like all that kind of, you know, that's why like the crazy eyeballs are in this photo. It's like, I'm so tired and but I'm also like, I can't sleep. Like, you know, so it's, I'm not even going to read this because some of her interpretations, I love Kim Kranz. I love her decks, but like the book interpretations for some of her, I'm like, what? Anyways, she's the artist. I respect her, but doesn't make sense to me. It's just the end of some kind of anxiousness and like ending the cycle of that. Okay. Um, okay. So I got all the card messages. Yeah. But it is a 9. So it's like the end. Okay. So it's like you're actually like ending, completing a cycle of addictions, codependencies, you know, stress patterns, anxiousness, that kind of thing. But I think setting healthy boundaries with yourself, it honestly feels like spiritual practices, like setting healthy boundaries with daily practices that are healthy for you instead of operating in your old habits or patterns or whatever. Okay. That's what I see. But you know, you'll know. Stop smoking and certain people for a while. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yep. All right. um, yeah. I'm a smoker too, but I freaking love smoking. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But anyways, I need to, you know, but I'm like doing things for myself in other ways. But yeah, it is like we know it's not good, but I honestly love to smoke. I'm not even ashamed about it. Like I just don't even care. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cause smoke is like sacred to me too. Like even though it's like cigarette smoke and stuff, like it takes me back to past lives of especially like my Native American past lives where smoke is so highly revered and it's like very, you know, fire smoke. I love it. I love campfire. I love bonfire. I love smoke. Any kind of smoke, like I love it. Especially like fire, but cigarette smoke, that like I'm a smoke girl. Like smoke me out, man. No, I'm just kidding. Um, okay. So, all right, honey, let's get into your healing. Honestly, I'll probably just record Susan's and send it to her because I have another reading that I need to email to her anyway. So I'll probably just do that. All right, sweetheart. So go ahead and close your eyes, Papa. Make sure you're like sitting down or in a place where you can lie down. And breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on the exhale, I want you to literally see like dark energy, dark smoke leaving your body. And that's going to be representative of any like density, darkness, anything that just doesn't belong in your body right now. And we're bringing all of your awareness from the mind, all the energy swirling around the brain. We're going to bring all of that down into your heart, bringing all of your awareness and focus into your heart. Wonderful. Good job, honey. Okay. And I'm actually tuning in. And your heart chakra is actually where I'm going to be working. Help open up some energy here. And clear some stuff too, because I can see the heart chakra is like blocked right now. Even though it's very activated, it's blocked right now. So I'm going to open that and pull some stuff out here. And I'm just seeing if there's anything else that comes up. The lower back, the tailbone. Okay. Have you ever had like an injury, like where you fell on your tailbone or like anything like that? You could answer after. You don't have to do it right now, but maybe this is a wound from a past life where you shattered your tailbone or something. I don't know. I'm seeing like a heart and a lot of pain in the lower back. All right, so I see where I'm going. So we're going to start with the heart. I'm going to do some clearing and light fusion in the low back and clearing the auric field. So I'm going to start with the auric field, actually. All right, and then just stay in your heart. Stay in your heart. Heart is a place of divine refuge, absolute safety, love, stillness, protection. We can bring ourselves into our heart at any time to escape this harsh 3D reality that we all are moving through right now. So going within for refuge. And the 3D is dissolving away, fading away. And I am surrounding you now in royal blue, Blu-ray light frequencies. And I'm also bringing in green light, emerald rays, all around you with the blue. And the green and blue frequency rays are joining together to amplify their healing power together here. Sutarinia shano wasana. All right. And I'm going to start combing through the auric field. Using my hands, I'm infusing your auric field with golden light. I'm also sending through some sacred symbols into the auric field for activations. Sari inya shanona hini, sari nia sana, ura shania sako. Beautiful. And as I sweep through the auric field, I want you to picture a full moon sitting right above your crown chakra. And the full moon starts to pour silver light, Luna light, down into your crown. Suryash, like a sacred celestial elixir. And it just starts pouring down through the crown and through the rest of the body, lighting up the body with lunar light and healing. Vehni sana teya shana koryash se namia sanata. Thank you, La Luna, for stepping in with this one. Variani shakunatini. Bringing a lot of healing to the inner feminine. Sotoria shani. Variani sata. And pouring into the heart chakra with this lunar light. Bringing divine feminine healing to the heart. And activating more of your cosmic heart. Allowing yourself to connect more fully to your emotions, which will in turn allow you to purge more emotions and release and heal more. All right. And now I'm going into the heart with my malachite. It's a raw malachite connecting with the heart chakra. And sending these emerald rays in. Opening up the energy more in the heart space. I'm just looking in. Sana shanote inya sana. I can feel an interference here. Reveal yourself to me now. Gotcha. All right. So there is like a parasitic entity here. So hold on. There it is. Satani shanotariani. Infusing the hawk feather with holy fire. Satani shana. Calling in the dragons and Archangel Michael. I ask for assistance in burning this away. Sanatare shanias. This is some kind of parasite that came from another person. Not intentionally. But it's been siphoning off of your heart chakra portal. Basically, it made itself a nice little pocket, a nice little home. Inyatash. All right. The dragons are sending in holy dragon fire. Blasting this thing right now. Archangel Michael assisting me with the removal from the root. Archangel Michael can get in there better than I can right now. Satanash. And sending it into the fire, burning it all away. Sotanish. And Archangel Michael, he's got this thing now, and he is transporting this parasite out, returning it back to the original source creator, and also blocking it from entering the Earth's atmosphere again and affecting anyone else. All right. And now I'm sending in golden rays of healing light. You still have the lunar light floating through you. And we're just sending all kinds of light into your heart right now. The little tiny hole, the little portal that this parasite had open is closed. Your heart is fully shielded. And I'm just sending in light. All right. This feels good. Okay. And now sealing off the heart portal with divine protection. Archangel Michael, he will hold his shields up for the next 7 days, all around you. And I'm just scanning through, seeing if there's anything else around this area. I don't see anything. That was it. But I could feel it. I couldn't see it at first, but I could feel it. I knew it was there. It's hard to explain, but there's just some energies here on the shoulders that I'm just pulling off. All right. Using my hawk feather to go through and just bless your shoulders. Gently swiping down the neck to the shoulders, over the shoulders. All right. And down the other side of the shoulder, on the other side. And all right. Sunny and National, Sunny and National. And now going down to the lower back. And just gently kind of sweeping away energy here. That's kind of creating some locked up energy within this region. And what do I want to use? I'm going to use my big pyrite and black tourmaline. And so I'm just kind of going over your lower back right now, Papa. Infusing the pyrite and black tourmaline in, and then using it to kind of pull energies up and out like a magnet. So it's kind of like an accumulation of energies throughout the years that got kind of stuck back here. So, but again, there is some kind of injury. Like, I don't know. I don't know why I keep seeing like falling off a skateboard and like hitting the tailbone. But again, that could be, you know, an injury from another life. I don't even know if you skateboard, but that's what I was seeing. Okay. Sona Shanyana. Koterniarash. Vaharani ini. Sonami arashana tari ini. All right. And so I'm just opening up the energy and trying to clear energy with light, using my light and my intention through your fascia, through your tissue, through your muscles. Just trying to help open it up here. So it's not so like locked up. All right. Wonderful. Okay. I'm just going to use the rattle real fast, all around your back, from your shoulders, the back of your neck, all the way across your back and down. Sadhana pari inya sono riasa. All right. And just smoothing out some energy back here too. So just kind of just smoothing the energy and calming the energy. Okay. All right. And then pulling energy down through each arm from the shoulders and the neck, pulling out this tension. sending it out from each hand now. So pulling it down through the other side of the arm. You can feel everything getting lighter. You can feel the energy literally being pulled down and out of your body. Down through the forearm, through the hands, and then I pull it all the way out through the tips of the fingers. All right. Okay. Sani enya sharia na toyanea saka. Wohania nia shana. Sonatania na koria shukota. Sana vahania ni. So I'm just asking for prayers of protection around you because you live in such a beautiful place, but also Santa Cruz holds a lot of dark magic. You may or may not know that already. There's also vampires everywhere in Santa Cruz. In the whole Central Coast in that region, actually. So I want to just put up extra shields of protection around any of that. Dark magic, warlocks, vampires. You know, there's a reason why they filmed that movie Lost Boys in Santa Cruz. Wasn't a coincidence. All right. Beautiful. Okay. And Archangel Michael, I just ask for one final layer of protection over Papa, over his home, protecting him against collective parasites and entities. All right. And then I'm just going to end with some sound, Papa, and then we will be done. I know I went a little bit longer, but you're my last person because I'm going to just record Susan's for her. And we are good. And so it is done. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you to all of my spirit teams and dragons. And to Papa's higher self and his spiritual teams also. All right. And so it is. Amen. Aho. All right. So that should help soothe a lot. Just take it easy, Papa. You're home now. You can relax, hopefully. You know, just try to eat good, water, but you might get tired. You might start yawning. You could get emotional. It's really strong work that I do in the quantum field. So just take it easy is all I can say. So that is what I've got for you, my love. So thank you, my loves. Okay, so you fell while snowboarding. Okay, I'm just seeing this. Okay. Okay, so you fell on your tailbone while snowboarding. Okay, that's what it is. I was seeing skateboarding, but that makes more sense. Yeah, I don't know. I have weird, I don't know. It's just like you put me on a snowboard and I feel trapped, and so I freak out. Even though I have really good coordination, it's just weird. Like I don't know why. I don't like my feet being locked into something like that. On regular skis, I'm fine, but like snowboard, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like my feet being locked in like that. Probably has to do with past life triggers of being shackled and locked and imprisoned, and like, you know, dying in a prison cell. Whew. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, love. I'm glad you came in to hang out with us. Of course. Yeah, I love it. I love it when everyone just comes and hangs out. I'll do another live maybe over the next few days. Like I feel like I want to do some readings for you guys, you know. I've just been it just takes so much energy, you know, and because of how powerful the everything is right now, like 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, like when I was doing live readings, I was doing them all the time, like once a week easily. Because the energy was so different back then, you know, like I wasn't where I am now. I wasn't integrating like I am now. Like it's just a lot more intense, which I know you guys all know, right? So it's not as easy for me, I guess, energetically to do these anymore while I'm at least going through whatever I've been moving through, you know. Um, they just wipe me out more than they used to because so much of my, well, also probably because back then, like I would do healing sessions with clients, but mostly my bookings back then were still readings. Whereas now it's flip flop. Like most of the bookings that come in from for people that want to work with me, it's either an Akashic past life session, like a reading, or a quantum healing. Those are the two sessions that are like my main bookings right now. Not psychic readings, not mediumship readings, not vent sessions. It's literally people are like, I need healing and I need past life knowledge, or, you know, which I'm cool with. But, anyways, those sessions, they take way more energy out of me than just regular readings. So, any hoozle, but I love going live and all that. So maybe, you know, and I, like I said, I want to do it like twice a month or maybe like, you know, more than that, but it takes a lot. Oh, Papa, you feel lighter? Good, good, good. Yeah, you should. You should. I moved a lot of energy out. Pulled a lot of energy out and opened stuff up so new energy can come in. More energy can come in. Um She's funny. She says, Erica, you're a beast. Yeah, I've been on for over 3 hours. But honestly, like I've done live streams where I've been on for 5, 6 hours at a time, you know. But yeah, my voice is starting to crackle. That's how I know my energy levels are done. My voice is done for the day. My voice is starting to get all crackly and tired and weird. But anyways, you guys, I will see you again, hopefully maybe in the next few days, and maybe we'll do just some live readings, like general readings. You know what I mean? Love, what's coming in, whatever, whatever, whatever. Spiritual guidance, because that seems to be a big one too. People are just like, it's weird because people are more activated and they're more in tune with their gifts, but because of the energy and the transition stuff right now, people are feeling very confused. So they're like, I know I'm gifted and I know I'm psychic and I know I'm intuitive, but I'm really confused right now. And I feel like I can't see straight sometimes. So hopefully these readings will give clarification for people too. But anyways, you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much. I will see you guys again soon. I don't know when. It's a busy week. Like I have bookings with clients all week long. And then this weekend I have an event for my nephew and my niece, like, cause my sister-in-law is Polynesian. She's Hawaiian. She's from Hawaii. And so she's all into like the Polynesian dancing and they do like these big like events, like where they do, it's like all day, you know. So my niece and nephew are performing in these things. And well, my nephew's his band, he has a rock band. It's not Hawaiian based, but they're performing like a concert, and then she'll the little, you know. So I don't know. It's like I don't know how long we'll be there. I think it's like a kind of all day thing. I have no clue. I don't even know if it's on Saturday or Sunday. I have to figure it out. My point is that it's busy. So I'll figure out a pocket of time and then I'll schedule the live. And I apologize for when I schedule the lives and move them, but it's just life. Like Sunday, I think was the day that I was originally going to do the live, and it was an absolute windstorm. Oh, for 2 days straight, it was windy as hell here. like 40-mile-per-hour winds almost. Like it was crazy. So Wi-Fi was glitching, things where I was just like, I cannot. Our power went out. Like it was like, let it, because the power companies, when the wind kicks up out here, they will shut your power off because of that. Okay. So I was like, forget it. I'm not dealing with this. I'll just move the live. So then I moved the live. And then yesterday, freaking, I swear to God, like you cannot make this stuff up. I was in the middle of, and I was ending a healing session with one of my clients, and and I'm talking to him, and all of a sudden I see a fire truck drive by, but it doesn't have its sirens on or sirens on it. It has its lights, but no sirens. And it was fire truck number 92. And I pointed it out to my client because it was like a master. It was a connected. And I was like, that's funny that their lights are on. I said, but they're heading like, that way, no sirens. And literally like 10 minutes later, all of my power just shut down. Well, what had happened, I guess, was there was a field fire not too far away. And so they shut our power off again. I swear to God, like 3 days in a row. Like, that's what I mean by the matrix, the interference, the things happening, the disruptions, it is what it is. And I'm not gonna like, I've mastered this journey enough to know you don't fight against that stuff. You just, okay, gotta move the live. Okay, gotta move my clients for the next few hours. Okay, this, that, or the other, because what can you do? You got to let it be. And so a huge initiation that many are feeling right now is surrender. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Right? Ground, ground, ground. And don't let any of this distraction, NPC, dark matrix, whatever, get to you, pull you down. Because that's what it's trying to do, Some of it's divine protection, but some of it's literally just the dark. It's literally just like trying to ruffle your feathers and pull you out of your high vibration. Because maybe you're about to come into divine union and they don't want that. Maybe you're about to be blessed with an opportunity that relocates you to a place where there's powerful ley lines or activations, or you're going to do grid work. They don't want that. You know what I mean? So it's just whatever. Anywho. Okay. Have a beautiful day, you guys. Yes, Papa, the winds of change for sure. Yeah, yeah. I even took a video of it, and I was like, it feels like it's blowing all the BS out. For me anyway. That's what I was like. Go ahead, do what you got to do, wind. Yep, just gotta allow it. Exactly, J. Cole. Yep. So okay, guys. It is almost 6 o'clock here. I've been on since 2:30, just about. And thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. I love you guys. You are my soul familia. I have messages that I need to record, but I need to go check recordings that I had uploading earlier today for clients. Because I've been working all day. I haven't even had a chance to literally check. Because I jumped off we had our mystery school, and we were on that for 2 hours. And before my mystery school, I had 3 clients, like healing sessions back to back to back, and then a 2-hour mystery school. Got off the mystery school, had like 5 minutes, and then jumped on this live. And now I've been on this live for almost 3 hours or whatever. 3 hours. So it has been a day. So love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow with more messages, etc. And yeah, thank you so much. So, all right, guys, namaste, all the things. Stay cool, stay grounded, stay happy, stay high vibe. And I'll see you later. All right.